Namaste and welcome to one more episode of Relish to Delish. Today we are going to be making a dish called, it's actually a soup which is called chili. Normally it's made with beans, any kind of beans and beef, but today we are going to be trying it out with chicken. So let's see how this goes. In order to make this chili, it's a fairly simple recipe provided you have everything, all your ingredients ready and all your vegetables cut. I usually use about 2 cups of red kidney beans. We call it Rajma in Hindi, and this has been soaked in water and cooked thoroughly, soaked for about 4 to 5 hours and then cooked. I use cooked and ground chicken. You can go ahead and use the mince meat, but what I usually do is buy the boneless chicken. I boil it in water and then I mince it in the food processor at home. I use about 1.5 cups of finely diced onions, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of ginger and garlic, nicely chopped. Then I use, this is vegetable stock, but you can go ahead and use chicken stock or water. Here I have some tomato puree. This is about 2 to 3 tomatoes which has been pureed. Then I use a bell pepper or capsicum, about 2 carrots finely diced, and for garnishing I use about 1 lemon, juice of 1 lemon. I will also grate in the lemon zest into the soup. For spices, this is what I use. I use about 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, some Garam Masala, and about half a teaspoon of cumin powder, and this is roasted cumin powder. I also use salt, red pepper flakes, and you can go ahead and add black pepper also if you want, and about 1 teaspoon of oregano. In order to make the soup, you put a large cooking pot. You can go ahead and use a crockpot on the stove. You add in some extra virgin olive oil, evoo. I usually boil it, but it's about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Once the pot is hot, I put the evoo, then you add in your onions. You need to gently fry the onions. You don't need to brown the onions, but just bring it, saute it for a few minutes. Once the onion is a little browned, you go ahead and add in your ginger garlic. Fry it for a couple of minutes. And you add in all your spices, which is your coriander powder, chili powder, cumin powder, some pepper flakes according to your taste, salt. I'm going to just eyeball it. And oregano, about 1 teaspoon. I'm not putting in the garam masala right now. I'll put it in after the chicken. Once this is done, I put in the chicken, the ground chicken. and fry it along with the onions and the spices. I'm going to put in the oregano now. I already put in the oregano. I'm going to put in the garam masala now. And some black pepper. You can make this as spicy as you want, or you can eliminate the red pepper flakes and the black pepper powder if you want to cut out on the spice. Once the chicken is evenly mixed in with the spices, I add in the tomato puree. Since the chicken has been cooked, I don't need to cook it further. I cooked the chicken and then after that I ground it at home. But if you're buying minced chicken, you need to cook the chicken for at least 20 minutes if you're cooking minced chicken, and then add the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and put in the stock now. I'm using vegetable stock, but you can use chicken stock, either chicken stock or water, whichever you like. Once everything comes to a boil, say about 10 minutes, you can add in your beans. This is red kidney beans. Oops, got to be very careful. The entire thing will splash. And give it a nice stir. I'm not going to be adding in the chopped green peppers and the carrots right about now. I would like to add it towards the end so that it gives a nice crunch in the soup. I like that. And though nowadays you get soups readily available, it's always best to make your own soup like this with ingredients that you have at home, and you can spice it up or less as you wish. And the salt content also, because whenever you buy processed food, there's a lot of salt in the processed food, which is not good for your body. You put the beans in, and then about 10 minutes after that, you add the vegetables, your carrots, and the green pepper or the capsicum. I'm going to grate the zest of the lemon now. Be careful not to put the white part, only the yellow. Otherwise it will taste, your soup will turn bitter. But the lemon tastes wonderful, and it is a good source of vitamin C, as you all know. And it's used in all soups, most soups that we know of. Juice the lemon in. Finally, you add in your cilantro. And give it a nice stir. If you find that the consistency of your soup is too thin, or if the water is more, something like that, you can, in order to make it thick, you can mix a few teaspoons of flour or cornstarch in 2 or 3 tablespoons of water, and mix it in at this point of time, and then bring it to a boil so that the soup thickens. But I'm not going to be doing that right now. I'm just going to bring this to a boil and then put off the stove. Okay, now that the dish is done, the soup's been done, we pour out the soup into a serving dish, and then the way you serve it is just take it into a bowl. So you can see the beans and the carrots, and the vegetables are not overcooked here. And what we usually do is you can serve it with top it with sour cream. We would like to put a little bit of grated cheese and a little cilantro, and then you serve it with garlic bread or any other kind of bread. Yeah, chili and bread.